Hi everybody, it's Brie the Plant Lady here. I'd like to share with you the process of renovating my side property border, preparing it to go for the summer season. The first step is to remove the old biomass. You can do that either by mowing or by removing by hand. Once you have it all clear, you'll be able to evaluate how much space you have for the different plants that you'd like to grow through the warm season. In this bed, I'm going to focus on growing some simple crops like sweet potatoes, okra, potatoes along the edge, and even some corn. But that doesn't mean that this bed doesn't have its challenges. So I wanted to show you what root knot nematodes in carrots look like. You see these galls? That is where the nematodes get in, and they basically just clog the vascular system of the plant. And this is one of the main reasons why growing carrots is so challenging, particularly in the southeast and areas with really sandy soil where you think carrots are going to do great because it's loose and it's easy for the root to develop, but the nematodes get in and cause a whole different story. Besides the root knot nematodes, the only main problem I have in this bed is this invasive colocasia. This is Colocasia black runner. And you know, it's a pretty plant. You see here its foliage, but it runs everywhere and I rip it out every year. I rip out every plant and I will never get rid of it. So be very cautious if you're planting elephant ears, particularly zone 7 and warmer, because if they're a rhizomatic type, they will, honestly, they're a nightmare. Just don't plant them. That's my advice. Don't plant colocasias. I regret it. I never will plant another colocasia again, period. I'll plant alocasias, but not colocasias. With the bed prepped, it's time to get busy planting. I've decided to do a border of heirloom tomatoes along the back edge of the bed. This will be easy for harvest because it's right along a pathway. I'm also accenting the direct seeded corn and okra with various plants, including marigolds and peppers. And to deter browsing mammals, I'm going to plant an edge of potatoes. Just dig a hole, stick a growing potato in it, and then cover it back up with compost. The final step for this bed is just to direct seed some of the things that I have, including Seminole pumpkin that Florida Master Gardeners gave me, some dark seeded sesame, and some squash and zucchini to fill in some of the open areas. Then I'm going to fertilize, and tonight when it cools down, I'll get this bed mulched and it'll be ready to grow for the rest of the season. There are a lot of advantages to direct seeding. My number one mission is ground plane coverage. That will eliminate any pesky weeds and make it so that I can enjoy the garden without laboring. To that point, mulch will really help with suppressing weeds and trapping moisture so that you don't have to irrigate as often through the summer heat. My preferred mulch is triple shred hardwood. I like it because it ultimately breaks down over time, adding organic matter. Thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned for updates.